What's going on, everybody? We're going to do a pod review today on some of these peppers we got. I think we're going to do something that's out here. So let's take a look at what we got ready. I think I want to do one on this because I already picked a pepper early, and that's the one we're going to do the review on. But I'll show you the plant and the beauty of it. Okay, so this is called the Trinidad Viper Brown. Now, there's a regular Viper, and then there's a brown version of it. And this is the brown version. Now, one of these plants is throwing an off pheno, and the other one's throwing the pheno that I basically bought my pepper based off of that pheno. And so one plant is good, the other one is good. It's just, it's a little weird looking. This is the off pheno. Look at the size of this pod, too. That is really weird. That thing's... Here's the other ones on it. Okay, those are the off phenos. Now, that's no big deal, but I'm not going to include those seeds or with whatever that is with this one, because this is still separating its genetics, apparently. So we will keep phenotyping this variety out to help stabilize it, and eventually we'll end up with pure seed with the proper pheno. Here's an interesting looking pod. It's a dual pod off of one calyx. Hold on. So we got a dual pod off of one calyx. Isn't that cool looking? I'm not going to be doing a review on that one, obviously. But we're going to do on some of these other ones. You can see here some of the other phenos on there. These are like the correct pheno for this variety that I've seen online. And so they seem to match it the best. You know, you can see a lot of these are like this and like that. And here's another one here that's ripe. Pick this one off of here, actually. In general, once your pods are basically ripe on your plant, you need to get them off of there so the other ones can ripen relatively pretty quick. Wow, look at that. That is nasty. I hope I don't get an upset stomach from these, because these look pretty hot. And I'm just not looking forward to that. But yeah, you can see the difference between these pods and say something like this. I don't know why this pheno is really weird, man. This thing doesn't look right. That thing looks nasty. It could have just be another seed that got into the mix too. That's always possible. But I know that this is the correct pheno for this variety. So let's bring you inside. And we're not going to taste test this one, but we will taste test. Let's see here. We're doing pod reviews on all of these, but we're going to taste test this one. So this is a classic shape right here. Okay, this is basically the shape that I really pretty much bought that I bought it on. So that's what you're hoping for, right? So when you get the seed, like anytime you buy seed for these super hots, you really got to grow all 10 of those plants out and make sure your phenos are right. Because as you can see, you'll still get these off, these off phenos. They're fine, but they're not exactly, they're not exactly carrying the true phenos that you got originally. So we want to maintain that true pheno. So this is the true Trinidad Viper. This is the brown version. So there's a red version, and this is the brown one. And this is the one we're going to be biting into. Oh, God. And that's it. It doesn't get any nastier than that, guy. So, anyway, let's turn you around and let's give that a go. All right, what's going on, guys? We are going to do another pod review today. I am really not looking forward to this thing, because I got a feeling this is going to be a real painful one. Anything with the name Viper in it and anything looks like that is just not going to be fun. Oh, God, and I didn't do my cream today. Usually before I do some of these really hot peppers, I drink like a little glass of pure cream just to keep the vomit from coming up. But I don't know how this is going to do, so we'll try anyway. We'll give it a go, and we'll see how it works out. But Anyways, guys, that's it right here. Trinidad Viper Brown. Let's give that a go. Nice and soft. Very hot. Oh, that thing's hot, man. Oh my God. Oh, tastes nice though. I like the flavor of it. Ooh, that thing's cooking. Oh my God. I hope I don't get the hiccups, man. Because that's where I usually get problems. Sorry about holding you in that close. Oh man, this is hot, man. My mouth is burning. It's salivating. I can't even keep the saliva in my mouth. Oh. Oh. I feel almost like I want to puke, man. That thing is nasty, guys. Holy shit, is that fucking hot? That thing is really hot, man. Holy smokes. Oh my God, there's no way I'm going to eat the rest of that thing. Oh. This is my first, oh God, this is my first super hot of the year. This is not fun right now. I'm not having a good time. Oh my God. I feel like I want to puke, guys. I took most of it down. I had to spit some of that stuff out. I would definitely puke if I swallowed that whole thing. I took most of it off. Oh, that is not nice. Let's see if we could get into the flavor of it first. We'll talk about the heat. Oh my God, that was absolutely excruciating, guys. It's my first super hot of the year, so sorry if it seems like I'm overreacting. It's just, oh, I'm almost getting euphoric here. Oh, my eyes ain't watering now. That's weird. See, sometimes peppers make my eyes water. This one's not. It's just absolutely painful. I can tell you that much. Oh my God. All right. Anyway, the flavor of it was really nice. It's got like a type of scorpion type flavor, and it was this texture of the pepper was nice and chewy. It was very nice, man. The flavor was actually pretty good. It was just, it seemed like it was like it had an overwhelmingness flavor to it, like a real intense scorpion flavor. Sorry about that. I had like a real intense scorpion flavor, and it's the kind of a flavor when when that heat is kicking in. For me, it bothers me when I eat them raw like that. They really bother me, like in the throat gag area. Like it's like when I eat those, man, and I bite into them, it's like even if I don't get it all the way down and I spit it out, I still feel like I want to puke. There are times I get like that. But this particular pepper had a very nice scorpion type flavor. The problem is the heat. The heat was, oh my God. I don't know if it's because it's my first super hot of the year. It's coming down a little. That maybe I'm overreacting to it, because I only eat super hots too often. But this one was really hot. Holy mackerel! I'm literally euphoric from this thing. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Actually, I got a pepper high from this. So the flavor, that flavor really reacts hardcore with that super heat that comes in, and that's the part that really makes it kind of like, kind of want to gag, to be honest with you. If it wasn't for that, I would be able to eat these peppers a lot easier. But it's really hard eating some of these things. I can't do any more of this. This thing was absolutely ferocious. On a pain scale, all right, let's get into the heat on this thing. As far as the way the heat went, the heat was pretty much full circle, and it was a quick outpouring burn. It just came out all at once, right out the gate. And this was no creeper heat. This thing came out straightway, full circle burn. It lit my entire mouth up. Lips, gums, between the gums, in between the teeth. Even the teeth were burning. My tongue was burning all the way around. My lips were actually burning. I don't normally get lip burn from biting into a pepper like that, but that thing actually gave me a lip burn. And so that thing was absolutely nasty. Trying to get it down was also a little bit of a challenge. I got most of it down, but I had to spit some of that out. I'm sorry. That was just the taste of it, and that heat, intense heat, that's gonna make me hiccup, and that's the part when I hiccup when I'm trying to swallow. That's when I choke to death. I got to be really careful. I've done that a couple times already, and I really don't like when that happens. So yeah, you got to be careful if you're trying to get it down. Like, you're trying to push it down and it doesn't want to go down, and you hiccup while that happens. That's when you choke. That's very dangerous. It's happened to me a couple times, so I'm really nervous about doing that. But I got most of it down. Now, in the stomach, it is making my stomach feel like crap. Basically, I feel like, I feel nauseous from it, Now, if I drink cream with this, I usually don't get that. So I didn't have any cream. I didn't pre-prep my stomach for it. So, yeah, I'm feeling the whole brunt to this one. In my opinion, Scoville-wise, this thing was definitely somewhere around 1.5 million, at least that in that range. It was I couldn't imagine eating this entire thing. That is puke material for sure. You would definitely puke on that. I don't care who you are. You eat this thing, you're gonna freaking puke. So, anyway, I don't want to keep beating the bush on it. I'm still waiting for the heat to kind of come down. I'm still burning. Not really hardcore, but I could feel it in my gums and everything still. I was going to do another pod review. Hopefully, another 10 minutes after this. I'm not going to do another one. I'm done. That literally fried me. That thing literally fried me. I literally got almost high from that thing a little bit. I was kind of just seeing stars almost. Like it done hit my head. It was hot, guys. I'll tell you right now. You want to try a really hot pepper? This is definitely one that's up there. I'd even go probably almost a little higher than that, 1.5 million. This was again, I don't want to overrate it because, like I say, it's my first super hot of the year. So when I do those, oftentimes the very first couple, the first 2 or 3 that come out, they're more hotter than normal. It's hard for me to take those down. But in my opinion, it's still red hot. There's no question on it. There's nothing so far. I haven't, and you got to keep in mind too. This year was an extraordinarily hot year. These plants were really suffering out there. No rain. I've oftentimes see them wilting, and usually when that happens, your peppers are really going to ramp the heat up. So that had a lot to do with it, I bet. But this is just a super, super hot variety. I tell you right now, that was not a pleasant experience. That was really a wake-up call right there. So, that's it right there. If you see these for sale, pick them up. I'm not sure if I have enough to offer seed, but I'll put the link. I probably should have enough. As you can see, there's 2 different phenos that are coming out of it, so I'm going to separate those. The other ones, I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. They don't really look like the proper Viper. They don't look right like that. They should look like that, kind of smaller. And those things are monstrous in size. So, I don't know. So maybe I'll separate. I'll call it Viper 1, Viper 2, brown or something like that. But either way, I'm not going to mix them together. I'll keep them separate. But yeah, if you want to try a really hot one, that's one definitely to try. I'd like to try the original one and see if that's any hotter than this. This was unbelievably, strikingly, right out the gate hot. It was just way powerful, more than I can handle right now at the beginning of the year. Even eating this thing in your food, that'd be challenging as well, to be honest with you. It's just absolutely awful of an experience. I'm supposed to be selling you these peppers, not telling you how awful it is. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's my pod review for the Trinidad Viper Brown. If you like this video, comment below, share it, thumb it up, and all that stuff. I'll also leave a link in the description if I'm going to sell seed to it. On my website, you can go visit the website and pick up seed there if you want. And whatever information I get on that pepper, I'll also put in the description below. And that's basically it, guys. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.